What is up, mis caballeros y caballeras, to another unboxing video of Collector O stuff. And here I have a highly anticipated figure for myself. At least I have been highly anticipating this figure. This is the Magneto from Mafex, and this is a special Magneto. This is a Magneto from a comic book from Age of Apocalypse. Now, I've been reading the comic book, at least I'm on the one shot, but so far I love what I am reading. But I'm gonna be honest, I started reading the comic book after I saw this figure. I know Marvel Legends is also has this figure. Sadly I don't have that one to compare it to, but this one is promising. It's a bit pricier than the Marvel Legends figure, but either way, I am so happy to have this in my collection. And yeah, let's just get right into it. As you can see here, we have the side panels here, and I love the comic book they have to it. Little cartoon Magneto on the top there. There clearly says 6 inches, 128 Mafex. Love how he looks, love the long hair. I love the classic clothing he's got on, and I see that it comes with a lot of accessories, or at least enough accessories for a Magneto. So let's just unbox this thing. Let's check it out and see what he looks like inside. Okay, so as we can see here, you have the clamshell style box, which I love that. I love that I can store the figure back inside. And I don't know why, I don't really have any Mafex figures. This would be my only Mafex figures, and I love that it came with a stand. I was very worried. I have a few stands, but they're not the greatest. And it looks very familiar to this one per se. But let's just get them out of the clamshell, and we'll take a look at the accessories first. So starting off with the accessories, we have this beautiful helmet. Very simple, but I love it. I love the details. I love the little silvery flakes that it's got inside the paint. The purple looks really good. It's pretty clean for the most. The very on the top here, maybe it's a little missed, but I prefer that it has less paint than that it bleeds over it. Here we have, I want to say, his relaxed hands or open palm hands, looking very nice. Love how they come with their little pegs there just to keep them a bit organized. I'm sorry, so these look more like the relaxed hands. Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing relaxed grabby hands. The others are more of a open palm, I guess, like almost like if he was moving a piece of metal. But yeah, again, love the details on them. They don't have much shading to them, the hands, but again, not complaining. This is a very nice looking figure. Here we have the open palm hands, or spread open hands. Love the wrinkles inside the palm. We have the special effects, and I love that the hands are included inside. I was worried that, you know, those effects I was going to they would be a little difficult to put in the hand. No, you cannot remove the hand. It looks like that hand is very similar to the open relaxed hand. Here we have the other one. Loving the effect, the color that it has, the translucency to it is beautiful. Alright, so now we're gonna go with the regular head sculpt with no head, and I love that stare, bro. That stare on him is amazing. Like, I love the long hair. I am a little bit worried that the back part of the hair is not as flexible. It's a little stiff, and it tells me that the figure probably won't have much head movement, at least towards the back. This one, I think out of all of them, this one's my favorite. We do have 2 more accessories to show. It's the one that's on the body. I believe the body has the closed-fisted hands and the regular pissed off or mad face. But this one here, we have the black face with the white eyes. Take a quick look at the stand here. Pretty sturdy. I do have to like tighten up those screws. Wish that it had at least some type of detail on the base itself, like maybe some rubble or some, I don't know, some cement looking, or even a metal piece would have been nice. All right, so we have here some protective film for his legs, I guess for the rub. Here we have Magneto somewhat posing. Yeah, he's got that flight pose, and I'm digging it. I love it. I love the cape. I think that's the main point of this figure, is the cape. It's got 2 wires on the front. I wish it had at least 1 wire on the back, just so that we can move it, just so we can give it a little bit more action posing. Here's that one more head that we were missing that was on the body. It's the head with the helmet, but he's got like a grin showing off like his teeth. He's pretty upset. Here we have the fist again, very nice. I like how color is very consistent to the other hands. Let's put them on the pegs here. Very consistent to the other hands. Very nice. Not much else, you know. It's got a little silvery flake throughout the paint. It is a beautiful purple. All right, now before we get to the articulation, I just want to just look at this guy. Look at this guy. I mean, beautiful. The paint is phenomenal. All right, so let's get a quick storyline of Age of Apocalypse is all about. It says the storyline starts with Legion David Haller, a psychotic mutant who traveled back in time to kill Magneto before he can commit various crimes against humanity. Legion accidentally kills Professor Charles Xavier, his father, leading to a major change in the timeline. The death of Professor Xavier leaves Apocalypse to attack 10 years sooner than he did in the original timeline, taking control of Earth, altering everything that happened from that point forward. Apocalypse is opposed by several factions of mutant resistance, including a group led by Magneto. That's something I just read off of Wikipedia, so if I'm wrong, it's not me, it's Wikipedia. But again, I'm just starting to read a few of the comics, and so far, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I love how the art looks. I love the characters that are in there. But yeah, just wanted to give you a brief little thingy of the storyline. So, but let's get back to the figure. Now, again, I think the main thing on this figure is the cape itself. Beautiful cape. Love the color. I do have some gripes with how it feels in a sense of weight wise. I feel like it's a little too poofy, and I believe it's because if it would have had at least two fabrics together, or the same fabric just doubled like other figures that I have seen before, I feel like it probably would have been better. But then again, with the wires, they would probably have to put thicker wires to move all that fabric, and I guess it'll probably put a little weight to the figure, so I guess the stand would have to be stronger. I don't know, who knows. All I know is that for what you're getting, it's not bad. I just wish it was a little bit thicker. And also maybe at least two or at least one wire along the back there. So maybe like you can have the wings like flowing on the front, but also have a little bit more support on the wings, on the cape on the back. So like I was saying, the neck does have a little bit of hinder on the back there. The head doesn't want to go all the way back, obviously because of the hair that he has going on, but I feel like they could have at least made it as flexible as the little ponytails they have on the front. And here you see the neck. Now again, the neck does have very good range of motion. It's got two ball joints. The neck moves front and back, side to side, and the head separately does move up front and back, side to side. But yeah, with that hair, all that movement is useless. Got the arms that go all the way up, all the way down, rotate all the way. We do have a bicep swivel. We do have a double jointed elbow. The I do want to say that, yeah, it feels pretty good. I love how this figure out of the packaging is not very stiff like other figures. It's very, not too loose. It's comfortable. It's comfortable. If I have a complaint about joints, is that the hands, as you can see, they fall out off the peg very much. I believe if the peg maybe had like another, like a thicker tip on the top of the peg, I feel like it'd be easier to move around without having that to collapse there. We have a midsection crunch. I love that it's in 2 points, not just right in the middle. We do have a waist swivel side to side there. The belt wants to come up every time you do that, but that's okay. Just bring it right back down and it should stay there for the most part. Love how the back looks. Muscles look amazing. There's a bit of shading going around, and there are some points that I feel like they needed more shading, especially around the calf area. Now the leg, if you notice, it just wants to come right back down. They both, I mean, again, Magneto will not be doing any side kicks, but I feel like for posing wise, especially when he's in his flight stand, it's not that great. But they're not bad. Doesn't seem like something that's going to be breaking off anytime soon, but it does worry me that it's very floppy, that leg, and it tells me that later on, if I have him posed for a long time just like that, as you can see, it's not going to be great. But we have double jointed knees, no calf rotation. We do have some toe articulation. We do have ankle pivot and ankle swivel. If you can see the calf there and his legs, I feel like the color is somewhat lighter than on the top here, or I think it's because there is not much shading. As you can see there with the muscle line right there, there's more shading on the top than there is on the bottom. We do have some flex over on the back. Obviously in the front it's glued because that's where the wires meet. I am worried that the wires will eventually fall out or unglue from the front, but let's just hope that does not. Okay, so we have them here measured out with Cable, Wolverine, Iron Man, obviously, and little kid Nova. These obviously 4 are Marvel Legends, and I feel like he measures out pretty well. But measuring Magneto here, he's just 6-inch march, or maybe no, I think he's a little taller than the 6-inch mark, but fine. I think that's good. I love how the Mafex, you can combine them with your Marvel Legends. Figure looks amazing. The only thing I would change is maybe double cloth on the cape and more shading on the figure itself. Everything else is amazing. If you guys are wondering, the helmet that you do see him holding does not fit on the non-helmeted head. The hair does it does look like the helmets are all the same size, but obviously since the head that doesn't have the helmet has more, I guess, gel in his hair, he's got a better hairstyle, hair look. But that's something that you won't be doing. But again, they give you enough heads, enough sculpts to go around, and I feel like in accessories was really good. I'm not complaining there. Only thing is, again, I feel like the base should have had something metal, gravel, cement, even with just like a label or a sticker that it would say Magneto on the front there. I don't know, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Really want to know what you guys think about this figure. If you have it, what kind of posing are you doing with him? Thank you guys for watching. If you saw the video all the way through, please subscribe if you haven't liked the video. Oh, and by the way, we just hit the 300 subscriber mark, so again, thank you guys. I did not expect that. I expected this to just be something like 50 subscribers. To me, 300 is a lot. Anyway, you guys, I'm rambling. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys again, and peace. Bye.